Hey guys, my name is Kelsey. I'm an illustrator and owner of Jolie Design, and today I'm going to be telling you about surface pattern design. Now, this is going to be a series, so this is the first video of multiple videos that I'm going to take you step by step through surface pattern design. Now, this particular video is just what is surface pattern design. If you've never heard of it before, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of exactly what this is, and then if you're interested and you want to learn exactly how to do it, how to get licensed, or how to sell your own patterns on your own, then you can watch the rest of the series to learn everything from start to finish and exactly what you're going to need as far as software and how to do a collection, all from these videos. First things first, what is surface pattern design? I learned about this in 2018, right when I started Jolie Design, and basically what it is every single thing that you see in a store, as far as maybe your clothing or a bag or anything like that, even gift wrap, it's all considered under like the umbrella of surface pattern design. If you start looking around a store, you'll start seeing clothing with maybe florals, you'll see bags with umbrellas or bananas or cactuses or really anything and everything. Those are all under the umbrella of surface pattern design. Surface pattern design covers a very broad range of different items. It can be fashion, it can be home decor, it can be travel accessories, it can be shoes, maybe even packaging for items. All of those things come under the umbrella of surface pattern design. And when thinking about if this is where you want to go, really niching down and figuring out just what category you would like to be in is super important. So for me, I really like fashion and I really like home decor. So those are the two areas when I first started that I kind of looked at and wanted to see what kind each one offered. They also happen to be the biggest. So in just home decor, there's spider webs off of home decor. You can do planners, you can do packaging, you can do toys. It just goes on and on and on. Home decor, you can go anything from pillows, which is also considered fabrics, that can also go into clothing, all the way to product packaging and planners, gift bags, gift wrap, things like that. It's very large. You kind of get, as I keep naming things off, it's a very large category. Now, the thing I love with surface pattern design, the same as graphic design or artistry in general, is you do not need a formal education. So there are some surface pattern designers that have gone to college. They have a literal degree in surface pattern design. It's a very rare thing to find at a college, but that is an option if you do like a more formal education. For me personally, I am self-taught with everything, so Jolie was something that I thought in my head and decided to just go onto YouTube and learn anything and everything that interested me and made Jolie into what it is today. Now, with surface pattern design, you will need the knowledge of either Illustrator or Photoshop. Either one will work to be able to make your patterns. I learned originally on Illustrator, and then this year I learned more on Photoshop, just because there are certain things. If you were a watercolor artist, Illustrator can distort watercolors a little bit more than Illustrator. Illustrator, however, is a pixel based, so if your patterns need to be very enlarged, maybe it's on a billboard or something, then it's going to need to be an Illustrator file because Illustrator doesn't use pixels. Have you ever blown up a photo and all of a sudden you see all those little dots? That's what Photoshop does lack that Illustrator has, is Illustrator uses vectors while Photoshop uses pixels. So when thinking about the niche you want to go in, when thinking about what program or software you want to use, keeping that in mind is also super important. Now, through this series, I'm going to be taking you step by step from the very beginning, so the sketch, whether you are a digital artist or a physical artist. I'm going to take you through the sketching phase all the way until the very end where you have a completed pattern. We will also be going through the different routes you can go to, so if you want to go about it yourself instead of licensing out and you want to use something like Spoonflower, which sells fabric and wallpaper, you can go that route. We will walk through that. I'll show you my Spoonflower shop. Or if you want to go through the licensing route, which means that you would find a company, either a fabric company, a wallpaper company, really anything you want once you've defined your niche, and pitching to them your collection. So you're going to have hero prints, secondary prints, more condensed prints. We will go through all of that and more through these series, so I hope this helped. I hope you get a better idea of what surface pattern design is, and if you are interested, please keep checking back. Each week we will have a different video in this series about surface pattern design and how to get your work out there. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. It does help with the algorithm and it makes YouTube understand that more people want to see this video, and in turn more people can learn about surface pattern design. Also, if you are interested in this series, subscribing down below would be the best way. That way you constantly see every time that I upload a video, and I will see you next week.